Killer tier lists, add-on tier lists, yeah, we already know about that. But do you know what I haven't seen yet? A Dead by Daylight meme tier list. Today, I have made this tier list with every meme in Dead by Daylight, and I am gonna rate them and explain every single one. If you want to make your own, I will leave a link in the description so you can share it with your friends and make your own tier list. I would like to see it as well. Also, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, but we will talk about this later. Goblin. So for those of you that are new in DBD, back before the character remodel, Quentin used to be extremely ugly, and I mean Gollum type of ugly. So of course, his face became a very popular meme everywhere. I think there are people that actually miss the Goblin face as well. I enjoy it, I find the face to be pretty iconic, especially this picture that I think Gerv uses as his profile picture. However, it's not something as versatile, so it goes to the A tier for me. Just play something else. This is for me one of the most iconic memes. So imagine being a community that is mad at the game because of their balance choices, and the game is starting to become stale and worse. Imagine complaining that to the developers in a developer stream, and instead of getting an answer like "we're working on it," the Giga Chat of Mcote says this line.
I used to love playing as a killer, win or lose it was fun, but currently no matter what it's just filled with stress and anger, killers aren't feared anymore. Do you have any plans or ideas how you would like to improve the killer experience? Well, I would say maybe try Survivor for a bit. No, but it's true. I mean, change it up. Maybe you're just tired, you know, or play something else for a week. Try
Raid Shadow Legends, the sponsor of today's video. Mcote is right. Why not try Raid, a console level experience in your phone? Let's talk about the game. The newest addition to Raid, and my favorite, is the legendary champion from the High Vels faction, Deliana. She's one of the strongest support champions in the entire game, and she possesses some great skill sets and abilities which will be very helpful for all players, no matter at what stage of the game you're at. There is currently a special event running, the Deliana Chase event, which you can participate on to unlock Deliana just by logging in. All you have to do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and July 20th, and you will get her for absolutely free. She can be unlocked by any player. And for all new players, try out the promo code MyDeliana to get 50 XP brews to instantly level up your legendary hero Deliana to max level 50. And there is also a new summer solstice event called the Path of Light, where you can choose what rewards you want most by exploring 3 branching paths, and they will also be releasing new champions and cosmetics, like the new amazing skin for Tunda Guilt Mallet. So click my link in the description or scan my QR code that is right now on screen to get unique bonuses worth $30. This includes a free epic champion, Vergis, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard to summon new champions. Thank you Raid for sponsoring this video. Nia is the entity. This is probably one of the oldest Dead by Daylight memes out there, and also one of the most popular ones. Nia is the entity comes from the fact that her prestige outfits, for some reason, have the nurse description on them instead of a usual one, making her seem like she is a killer. And also, a lot of people thought that she was hideous in the past, so everyone started to call her the entity. Also, a channel named Samination has an entire gag where Nia is the entity. There are more reasons as to why people say that meme, but to be fully honest, I never found it funny, and I don't think I ever will. D tier. Bunny Feng Min. So why is this cosmetic in specific so iconic? Well, Bunny Feng Min was a promised cosmetic for so long that it is simply built a lot of hype because of it. This was way back when there were no set outfits, so they did not know how to make Bunny Feng Min without it clipping into other pieces. In the end, they released her with separate pieces, there was a lot of hype, and now it's one of the most popular outfits in the entire game. I think this is a meme, but I am sure a lot of people disagree with me, so I put it on a C tier. I Came. So when Pinhead was released and people discovered that he actually talks in the game, well, that was the birth of this meme.
While she's solving it, I can teleport.
The entire chats are filled with Gachi hyper the moment Pinhead teleports to any box. I came this, I came that. It also became extremely popular because after the PTB, the voice lines were removed for a while and people believed that it was caused because of this meme, which is honestly funny for me. I personally never laughed exactly at the I came comments, but I think just the community and the hype surrounding it makes it a B tier for me. Mcote Magic Wand. This one is a vintage meme that most of you probably have no idea. So back when the developers played the game in live streams, Mcote showed to his chat the cat he has because people got asked for it. But on his table, there was a Hitachi magic wand next to him. So people simply started making fun of Mcote and his massager. I think most of you probably know what this item is used for. I think this meme is pretty funny for me. It also reminds me of a previous past Dead by Daylight community. So for me, it goes into A tier. Pretty good job so far. The slogan of this game. Literally the best DVD meme ever. It works on every single situation, it's solid, it's good, probably the most iconic line in Dead by Daylight. This meme began when back in 2017, in an interview to Mcote about the game, he answered with this line.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
And then anytime a bug occurred or a balance issue happened, people would answer with this same clip or line to him. I don't like when it's used to mock the devs, however, but I do like the iconicity of the line and how Mcote has embraced the meme itself.
I do believe I would tell them again. I think we've done a pretty good job so far.
This goes straight to S tier without any debate. Doing gens. You? This is also one of my favorite memes in the entire DVD community. This meme was born in a Noob 3 video, where he had an extremely long chase against a pig, while another survivor, a Claudette, was playing absolutely immersed. After Noob 3 died, he asked politely in the endgame chat what was she doing while he was getting chased, and she answered with the most badass Chad Sigma grindset response ever, doing gens. You, the absolute balls to answer in such a way knowing that this Claudette was probably crouching at the borders of the map is what makes me want to put this meme in S tier. Odds punching the webcam. Another situation very similar to the Noob 3 one, it's Otzdarva punching the webcam after Anansi accuses him of the same problem as the Claudette. These memes are very similar and both are iconic, but I like the doing gens more than the odds version. However, I do have to agree that this version is way more useful as a template. A tier. Mcote getting bullied by Koreans. This is also another very iconic moment in the DVD community. This is linked to the play something else meme, and I think we did a good job one. In 2017, Mcote attended a Korean event where he ended up playing as a hag against some very good survivors that absolutely bullied him in Batham. He was constantly getting flashed, teabagged, and basically had zero respect. Later on, flashlights were nerfed. Is it a funny coincidence? Well, I personally don't know, but I will leave the video in the description for you to check out because I think it's really fun to see while I place this meme on A tier. Boop the snoot. Boop the snoot was born from a myth that said that if you boop the snoot of a pig player while they are crouched, you will have a free hatch or escape. Turns out, a lot of people actually followed the meme, so it became so popular that Behavior even made an event that rewarded players with a boop the snoot mask for Meg. I personally don't like this meme because of the obsession it created for survivors to try and boop the snoots of every single pig player, even when they don't want to play along, and later they complain about toxicity from their part, which, I mean, it doesn't make sense. I never found this meme funny, never will. I have seen some crazy obsession with the pig and snoots on the Dead by Daylight subreddit, and all because of Amanda's tune noise or because she's a girl. I don't know, man. C tier for me. Shirtless. The Shirtless meme was born when David King got his shirtless cosmetic teased by the developers, and since then, the community demands a shirtless cosmetic for every single character in the game. The most popular ones are Shirtless Myers, that was extremely popularized by a Reddit user that made a mockup for it, and Shirtless Felix, just because he is hot. Even the Dead by Daylight official Twitter retweeted this art of Felix. I like this meme a lot, so it goes to A tier. The Hole. I almost named this meme as a JRM Hole, but I noticed how bad it sounds. The Hole is basically the tactic of making a killer fall through a hole in various maps, like the game, the swamp, the house in Batham or Haddonfield, basically any map that has a hole you can fall into. This was popularized by JRM, which most of you probably already know, and it's become very popular lately. I think this is a solid meme in the community. I like when a tactic becomes so popular, it becomes an actual meme. A tier, Bubba Memes. Leatherface is one of the most versatile killers in the game if you want to make meme content. His power is a meme, His character itself is a meme, just the name Bubba it's a meme. It's by far the best killer to have as a survivor content creator, and if you're a killer you can just do basement Bubba builds, Zimbabwe Bubba, camping Bubba, insidious Bubba. He's by far the best content creation killer as well and meme killer in the game. So if you want to become big, all you have to do is farm salt by camping with Bubba and use the hate messages you get on the thumbnails for clickbait. This is not a diss on anyone, it's just the pure truth and you should try it yourself. I think Bubba itself is an S tier. Hockey. This meme comes from a Q&A dev stream where the lead developer, Patrick, made an analogy comparing Dead by Daylight to hockey. And of course this caused a massive uproar of memes regarding him and hockey and the basically balanced state of the game. My problem with this meme is that they got so big to the point that it was not funny anymore, it was just straight up abusing. Yeah, you can give your opinion on a developer, but don't make 5 videos talking about the same hockey analogy because it's clear the only purpose of it is to shit on the developers. For me personally, this meme could have had the same potential as the Mcote ones in terms of funniness, but the community is way too aggressive with this, so this meme for me is a C tier. Dowsey's shirts. Turns out, actions have consequences, and that's what happened to Dowsey when he lost his tweet shirts that Behavior gave him to represent the game after he made some tweets shitting on Patrick. The shirts meme was so popular everywhere, and basically anytime you made a bad critic of the game, someone would answer with, "Be careful, they're taking your tweet shirts away." I like this meme more because it did not harm anyone, like the hockey one, so this one goes to A tier for me. Springtrap speculation. Springtrap is one of the most requested killers in the game based on my own personal experience and also based on the DVD Leaks poll where you could vote for any single licensed character. Because of this reason and the innate capability of the FNAF fandom to make some crazy conspiracy theories about how Springtrap is confirmed in DVD every single time any of the developer talks, then it's just funny. Everyone speculates that it's going to be Springtrap no matter what. It got to the point that even a developer talked about how FNAF is a game for children because of how annoyed he was at this topic. Still, the Springtrap speculation is one of my favorite, and seeing how we're not gonna get it for so long, it kinda makes me mad. And by the way, personal tip, if you want easy views, just make Springtrap content in DVD. I think I will make one in the future because it is a topic I enjoy a lot. Candyman speculation. I only added this one on the tier list, so if people want to rate, they can do it. I personally don't care about Candyman, he's way too niche for me compared to the other licenses that could be introduced in the game. That does not remove the fact that Candyman is one of the most misleading and troll teasers Behavior has ever done to the Dead by Daylight community. They once made puns with bees, they literally followed the actor of Candyman, yet in the end it was a different license. If people don't speculate about Springtrap, then they are probably saying it's Candyman. Reverse chainsaw into a Quentin in the corner. This is one of the most epic plays that Otzdarva has done in 2019, and the name of this meme is basically a description about it. I see this referenced a lot everywhere as one of the peak plays you can have in DVD, and yeah, I must admit that it was very cool to see at the time, but there are way more cool plays nowadays that are not as referenced and iconic as this one. Still, this meme is still pretty strong. I just personally never used it or quoted it. B tier. Maurice. Maurice was the horse of the clown, the one that spawned in Father Campbell's chapel. A lot of people liked Maurice. And why am I talking in past tense? Maurice is dead, and the Dredged kill him. Please 1 minute of silence for Maurice. A tier. Nerf The Pig. Nerf The Pig is probably one of the most overused memes in the entire Dead by Daylight community. Anytime there is any type of balance change, it does not matter what kind, but any single time there is a balance change, someone, I guarantee you someone will comment better nerf the pig or something like that, and it just pisses me off. It seriously pisses me off. Like, the pig did not receive any nerf for so long, and almost all of her nerfs were put in place because if they weren't, it would be extremely obnoxious without making the pig like S tier. As a survivor, would you like to not be able to escape in the endgame and have a guaranteed down? Or how about that AFK pig tactic? Like, it's literally one of the most boring memes in Dead by Daylight, and not only that, it's straight up not true because pig got more buffs to her kit than nerf. Like, this goes straight to C tier. Nerf The Twins. This is the zoomer edition of the Nerf the Pig meme. but at the very least this one makes sense because poor twins have only got nerfs and nerfs to their kit since their introduction, because according to Patrick they are absolute monsters in high MMR. And you know what? I actually agree with him. I don't see this one mentioned anywhere, however, because of the annoying Nerf Pig spammers completely overwhelming this one, so I guess it goes to B tier. Now admittedly there are more DVD memes out there for sure, but most of them fall into the stereotypes of survivors and killers, and I have already made a video covering that, and I don't want this one to be extremely long. Just imagine me rating every single survivor stereotype in the list. Because of that reason, these are the only individual memes I would rate. Again, I would love to see your opinions on this and see the tier list you guys make. I put a link in the description for it so you guys can check it out. Thank you for watching.